The tranquility of a lush green forest, the gentle rustling of leaves, and the cool shade of towering trees may seem like the perfect escape from reality. However, some of these trees are anything but not friendly. In fact, they are so dangerous that even standing too close to them could be a serious mistake. From trees that produce deadly poisons to those with explosive seeds, the natural world is filled with flora that can harm or even kill you. If you think plants are harmless, think again. Here are the most dangerous trees in the world that you should avoid at all costs. The sandbox tree. Native to the tropical regions of the America, the sandbox tree is a walking nightmare. Its bark is covered in sharp, dagger-like spines, and its sap can cause severe skin irritation and blindness. But the tree's most terrifying feature is its fruit, which explodes when mature, launching seed capsules at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour. These botanical grenades can cause serious injuries to anyone nearby. In 2020, a group of hikers in Costa Rica experienced this firsthand when the tree's exploding seeds left them with painful injuries. The sandbox tree's explosive seeds are designed to spread far and wide, but if you're too close when they go off, you'll wish you had kept your distance. Nature has its own version of hand grenades, and this tree proves it. The manchineel tree. While the sandbox tree's explosive seeds showcase nature's ability to defend and disperse in dramatic fashion, it is not alone in its capacity to harm. Across the tropical landscapes, another silent yet equally menacing threat lies in wait, blending seamlessly into idyllic settings. Caribbean beaches are a dream destination, but among the palm trees and soft sands lurks another deadly danger: the manchineel tree. This tree is so toxic that locals mark it with red bands or warning signs to keep people away. Its milky white sap contains powerful skin irritants that can cause severe blisters and even second-degree burns upon contact. If the sap gets into your eyes, it can cause blindness. But the dangers don't stop there. During rainfall, water dripping from the leaves can mix with the toxic sap, forming a lethal solution that burns anything it touches. The manchineel tree also produces small, green fruits known as beach apples. These fruits may look inviting, but they are incredibly toxic. Ingesting even a small amount can cause intense burning in the throat, severe digestive issues, and even death. In 2021, a tourist on a Caribbean island took a single bite of this fruit and had to be rushed to the hospital due to severe throat swelling and excruciating pain. The manchineel tree isn't just deadly, it's one of the most dangerous plants on Earth. If you ever see a tree with red warning bands or signs, don't stick around to admire the view. Get out of there. Scary, right? But there are still many other trees to explore. Stay with us to find out the most dangerous tree in nature. The strychnine tree. While the manchineel tree's toxic sap and deceptive fruits make it a notorious threat in tropical paradises, another tree, equally dangerous yet less conspicuous, thrives in the forests of India and Southeast Asia. The strychnine tree, native to India and Southeast Asia, produces fruit that looks like oranges. However, these fruits are far from edible. The seeds of the strychnine tree contain strychnine, a potent poison that causes violent muscle contractions, leading to asphyxiation and death. Historically, strychnine has been used as a pesticide and rat poison, and it's even been used in assassinations. Historically, the strychnine tree played a surprising role in controlling the spread of the bubonic plague by killing off rats that carried the disease. Today, the tree is still used to produce rat poison, but it's best to avoid it entirely. In 2022, a farmer in Thailand accidentally ingested the seeds and died within hours, highlighting its lethal potency. Recent studies have also shown that strychnine poisoning cases, though rare, still occur in rural areas where the tree grows. Its deceptive appearance makes it a silent killer, and experts warn against handling or consuming any part of the tree. If you encounter one, keep your distance. This tree is as deadly as it is unassuming. The bunya pine. Just as the strychnine tree's deadly seeds and deceptive appearance make it a silent killer in Asia, another tree, equally formidable but in a different way, poses a physical threat in the wilds of Australia, is known for its deadly wildlife, but even its trees can be dangerous too. The bunya pine is an ancient tree that dates back to the Jurassic era. While its sharp, rigid leaves are hazardous, this towering tree produces massive pine cones that can weigh up to 40 pounds, about the same as a fully packed suitcase. And these aren't just any pine cones. They drop from heights of over 100 feet. This towering tree produces massive pine cones that can weigh up to 40 pounds, about the same as a fully packed suitcase. And these aren't just any pine cones. They drop from heights of over 100 feet. In 2015, a man named Sean Mace was resting under a bunya pine when a 16-pound pine cone fell on his head, leaving him with permanent brain damage. Despite their dangers, the seeds inside the cones are edible and have been a staple food for Indigenous Australians for centuries. However, modern-day visitors are advised to wear hard hats when walking near these trees. The Gympie. Another Australian native, the gympie plant, is deceptively dangerous. Its heart-shaped leaves are covered in tiny, hair-like needles that contain a potent neurotoxin called moroidin. Contact with these needles causes excruciating pain that can last for days, months, or even years. In some cases, the pain is so severe that victims have described it as being burned with hot acid and electrocuted simultaneously. The gympie plant is so toxic that even standing near it can be dangerous. The needles can break off and become airborne, causing respiratory issues if inhaled. In 2021, a researcher in Queensland accidentally brushed against a gympie leaf during a field study. Despite immediate medical treatment, she suffered months of unbearable pain. This plant is so dangerous that some people have taken their own lives rather than endure the agony. If you ever find yourself in the Australian rainforest, keep your distance from anything that even remotely resembles this plant. The Pisonia tree. While the gympie plant's excruciating toxins highlight nature's capacity for harm, another tree, the Pisonia, demonstrates how survival strategies can take a sinister turn, impacting not just humans but entire ecosystems. The Pisonia tree, found in tropical regions, has a sinister method of dispersing its seeds. It produces sticky seeds that cling to birds' feathers, which might seem like an efficient way to spread its offspring. However, the tree often produces an excessive number of seeds, leaving birds completely encumbered and unable to fly or move. Many of these birds die from exhaustion, starvation, or predation. Scientists remain puzzled by this seemingly counterproductive strategy, as the tree doesn't appear to benefit from the birds' deaths. Some theories propose that the Pisonia evolved this mechanism to deter ancient predators that are now extinct. Recent studies in 2023 have shown that this phenomenon is particularly prevalent on islands in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, where bird populations are significantly impacted. Conservationists are now monitoring these trees to mitigate their effects on vulnerable bird species. The Pisonia tree stands as a chilling example of nature's darker side, where survival strategies can have devastating consequences. The angel's trumpet. Just as the Pisonia tree's deadly seed dispersal strategy reveals nature's darker side, another plant, equally beautiful and treacherous, serves as a reminder that danger often hides in plain sight. The angel's trumpet, native to South America, is a stunning yet perilous plant. Its large, trumpet-shaped flowers contain toxic alkaloids, such as scopolamine and atropine, which can cause hallucinations, paralysis, and even death. Merely touching the plant can result in severe skin irritation, while ingestion can lead to anticholinergic syndrome, a condition that disrupts the nervous system and can prove fatal. In 2020, a teenager in Florida was hospitalized after drinking tea made from angel's trumpet flowers. He suffered terrifying hallucinations and had to be restrained to prevent self-harm. Despite its beauty, the plant's dangers are well documented, with similar incidents reported in 2023 in Colombia, where accidental ingestion led to multiple hospitalizations. Often grown as an ornamental plant, its allure masks its lethal potential, making it a risky choice for gardens. The black locust tree. While the angel's trumpet's beauty masks its deadly toxins, another tree, the black locust, proves that even seemingly beneficial plants can harbor hidden dangers. The black locust tree, native to North America, is admired for its fragrant white flowers and hardy wood, but it harbors a hidden danger. Its bark, leaves, and seeds contain a toxic compound called robin, which can cause muscle weakness, nausea, and even kidney failure if ingested. The tree's sharp thorns also pose a physical threat, capable of causing painful injuries and infections. In 2022, a hiker in the Appalachian Mountains suffered severe injuries after falling onto a black locust tree's thorns, which pierced his skin and triggered a toxic reaction. Recent cases in 2023 have highlighted similar incidents, with individuals experiencing allergic reactions or poisoning after contact with the tree. Despite its ecological benefits, such as soil enrichment, the black locust's toxicity makes it a hazard for humans and livestock. Caution is advised when handling or encountering this deceptively dangerous tree. The whistling thorn. While the black locust's thorns and toxins make it a deceptive threat, another tree, the whistling thorn, demonstrates how nature's alliances can turn perilous for those who come too close. The whistling thorn, an acacia tree native to East Africa, is known for its fascinating yet perilous relationship with fire ants. The tree's hollow thorns provide shelter for the ants, which fiercely protect it from herbivores. When the wind passes through these thorns, it produces an eerie whistling sound, giving the tree its name. While the tree itself isn't toxic, the fire ants are highly aggressive and will swarm anyone who disturbs it. Their stings cause intense pain, swelling, and skin irritation, making the whistling thorn a tree to avoid. In 2023, researchers documented increased ant aggression during dry seasons, likely due to heightened competition for resources. Tourists and locals are advised to keep their distance, as encounters with these ants can lead to painful and sometimes severe allergic reactions. This unique symbiosis highlights nature's intricate balance, but it also serves as a reminder of the dangers lurking in seemingly harmless flora. The natural world is a mix of beauty and danger, from the manchineel's toxic sap to the sandbox tree's explosive seeds. These deadly plants remind us to respect nature's power. Whether hiking or relaxing on a beach, stay alert and avoid unfamiliar plants. What you don't know can hurt you. If you've encountered any of these dangers, share your story below. Remember, curiosity can be deadly, so stay safe and informed. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. It might just save someone from a dangerous encounter. Nature is stunning, but it's not always forgiving. Stay curious, but cautious.